Good morning, my YouTubers. Janine here at Janine's Kitchen, cooking up something today that I happen to love. I don't know if I've mentioned it before, but I certainly know I haven't cooked with it a lot before. Excuse me, and that is my slow cooker. I love my slow cooker. We have the small 4.5 quart one, because as you know, it's only Vinny and me. I say that 100 times a day, but it's true, and it's important that I share that. I don't know, I have something in my eye, guys. It's important that I share that because a lot of times my tips and tricks or for the family of two like me and Vinny, or retirees like us that you're just two people but you want great meals, big meals, none, just things that come in abundance or larger. Today's one of those things. Let me show you this beautiful large pork butt I got at Publix. Now, I happen to love pork very much with rice. We're going to have it tonight. This beautiful piece, let me take it out. I'm going to put it on my plastic board. I'm going to dry it a bit because I saw something that I haven't done one in a long time, and I'm going to have to get this fat piece off. I kept the wrapper, but you know what? I threw it away. You believe me. This whole big piece was $10.80. Okay, $10.80. Most people with a couple of just two would say, oh, I don't want to make a whole thing. But you should and you could because you got your slow cooker, like me, right? You only spent $10 and got this abundance of pork, okay? So what we're going to do, not wait, because you know Vinny's not cooking in here. I'm going to roast this today in the slow cooker. It's going to shrink down, but it will still make two dinners for us. So now you figure we'll have it tonight. Let me just focus, guys, to get this off, because when I use my fillet knife and you use sharp knives, be careful. I always say that because there's no joke with these knives. Okay. See, now my knife is not that sharp today, so I'm going to keep my hands out of the way so I don't slip and cut myself while I'm trying to remove that. That wouldn't be fun. Okay, so back to what I was saying. Who doesn't want to have a delicious meal for $5? Tonight we're going to have it out of the slow cooker in its natural seasoned state. When I say natural, I mean I'm going to cook it in this way, in the slow cooker. You're going to watch me spice it up. In about 6 hours on high, it's going to be exquisite, delish. Okay, I'm going to put some rice with that tonight. I have a bag of string beans that are delicious, fresh, snipped and all of that good stuff already. I'm going to get my little rice cooker out. So we're going to have pork with rice and string beans and a salad on the side, and that's going to cost me $5. Oh, $10.80, $5.40 for tonight's dinner. Now I'm going to have a whole other half left. What am I going to do with it? I'm going to freeze it just in that natural state, and when I want, next week or so, I'm going to pull it out, and I'm going to fry up carnitas, and it's going to be another fabulous meal for $5. I've been in restaurants where we have a favorite place here in Florida, Fort Lauderdale, El Vez, lovely place, beautiful. I went there with a family member recently. I was visiting, and me and Vinny were so excited to show off this restaurant and the quality of the Mexican food there and the carnitas that I die for there. We go, and I'm not going to lie to you. I swear there was a tablespoon of meat piled with a tablespoon of white onion, and the carnita was this big, okay? 3 of those little babies was $16. Come on now. Come on. A teaspoon of meat, you know what kind of markup that is? I could sell 20 of these. Okay, enough criticism from me. Let's season this baby up. It's a beautiful piece. You just want to get the pork butt. Any will work. They had shoulders there, but I don't want to get all that fat cap off. The shoulder's good when you want to make the pernil. That's the Puerto Rican pork with a crackly skin. I love it. That's one of my faves. Okay, we're going to start with the usual suspects. Garlic. Okay, oregano, and I'm going to have to do both sides, okay, so I'm going to be generous with all of them. Onion, garlic, onion, the usual suspects, salt, pepper, garlic, onion. Let me get the pepper on, this way I know. Okay, a little bit of the salt. You can always add the salt last while it's in the pot. I want to get the major things in. Paprika, smoked or unsmoked. You know, think ahead, kind of think of what you're going to be making, because I know ahead of time I'm going to be making carnitas. So I already kind of know the flavor profile that the pork should have, or that I like and what you'll like. Maybe you know that you're going to do, another favorite of Vinny's is he loves pulled pork sandwiches. Again, this flavor profile works for carnitas, works for pulled pork, because you're going to add barbecue sauce when you fry it in the pan. That's what I do. And those recipes are coming up from this pork. So you're going to watch me do it all from this one piece. I promise you. Okay, now that's that adobo seasoning I got elsewhere online. That's so expensive that I hardly get to use. Honestly, I don't use my slow cooker enough, and I really should. I'm sitting here preaching my story, how don't hold back of buying big roast and chickens and, I mean, a whole turkey and cook it up and save it up. You have a lot of leftovers and things to do. And I love this. This kind of stuff excites me. I know. I'm corny like that. All right, let's flip her over, or you know what? I'm gonna teach myself something as I go here. That works. I'm gonna put the seasoned side down now. I've done this before. What recipe was I doing? I think the salmon. I seasoned it outside 1/2, and now I'm just gonna repeat what I did while it's inside. So I didn't have to go on the board. I didn't have to flip it and worry about it rubbing off, because that happens when you season adobo. And what I did smart, so I don't forget, I kind of had everything on the board, went through them, and as I went through them, I pulled them aside. So now I know exactly what it needs and what it was missing. Pretty good, pretty good. Hope everybody's enjoying the channel. I'm getting a lot of good things and shout outs from friends sharing me, my channel, and I'm so thrilled. But I'm concentrating on trying to grow and build, and that takes giving you guys my best, everything I got. All my recipes, all my tips. And like I say, my tips are for a family of 2, for a family of 4. Now, even still, I have to defend and say, this is a great piece of beef for $10 to feed a family of 4, parents and 2 children. This goes a long way. And pork is still one of the meats that are fairly inexpensive still. We don't know how long that's going to last. Chicken's getting crazy now. Me included, just for 2 people, and my food stretches more, I'm looking for deals. Chicken's getting crazy. Tenders, I was doing a recipe for a salad the other day, talking about how I find them sometimes cheaper than the white chicken breast to make a dish I was doing. That's not the case. It's becoming the fact that tenders now a pack, let's say maybe 10 of them, no, not even. Let's say 6, 7 pieces, it's like over $8, and they're little. I can eat 5 tenders. Come on now. Seriously. All right, guys, that's a beautiful thing. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do it off camera. I won't take any more of your time because now we have to set this and forget this. I will show you tonight's dinner. I'm saying tonight because I'm here in the morning prepping this before I go out, which is another great thing. I have to do some shopping, running around. I will set this now. Let's see. And select. Okay. So we want to keep it. I'm going to go for on high for 6 hours. That should do it. According to the size of this piece, I'm putting it on high, and let's set her for 6 hours. I'll be out shopping, enjoying, relaxing, not worrying about cooking, and when I come home, I'm going to have the most delicious pork, and I'll show you guys when that's ready, and I have it off camera what I'm going to do, and I'll always put everything in the description like I tell you, is like a recorder. I'm going to add now Better Than Bouillon, and I'm going to use either the vegetable or chicken. I'm going to put a cup of that, maybe 2 cups of water to 2 teaspoons or tablespoons of the broth, and just put that in around the bottom. And that's all I do. I keep it simple. A lot of other people, when they do this particular pork, they go and they make, there's a Puerto Rican seasoning, mojo, M-O-J-O, mojo, that has more of an orange flavor, but that's different, see, because I know that I'm going to be at carnitas, and I don't want orange flavoring in them, or if I change my mind and say I want to do something else, I keep it to what, we got to come up with a name for this. My seasoning profile, I think the garlic, onion, oregano, salt and pepper, simple. I should jar it. All right, later, guys. Okay, guys, we're back. My fabulous slow cooker roasted pork is done. I got all of my vacation shopping done. Well, not all. I still have a few things to grab. But it's lovely to go shopping all day. And like I said, now I'm home. What time is it? Real time, real food. It's 6:40. So it's dinner time. I'm going to plate it as we would. You're going to see just right in front of you what I do. And I'm going to tell you, show them how luxurious this is. This beautiful pork. And what I'm going to do, guys, I'm not going to pull it all out and dissect it now. We're having some of it with some juices tonight with rice and veggies. And then I'll deal with the rest later because, like I said to you, in the coming week or 2, I'm going to be making another recipe with it. This is going to be the same pork butt roast. $10, 2 dinners, watch me. Okay, so let me get the rice first. And you know I love my aroma pot. Jasmine rice, nothing special, but delicious. And it's another luxury to have this sitting waiting. Okay, tell me when, Vin. Okay, that's enough. He doesn't like a lot. Okay, I'm gonna have that. Oh, we're going on a cruise, and Vinny's cutting back for the vacation. Okay, so let's take these tongs and rip apart some of this luxury here. My mouth's watering. I can't stop it. I can't help it. And I carved off a good part of the fat. You know, look at that. Oh my God. Oh my God, look at that. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I'm a pork person. See? I might even gave him too much. I'm a pork person. You want a little juice on that? And now you know I have tons of seasoning. You guys watched me flavor it. Okay, so it's just basic seasoning, but delicious seasoning. It's got salt, pepper, garlic, cumin, all the goodies, paprika. Okay, we got that. And now let me get my tongs again. And we made my beautiful, let me tell you guys, I use the steamer. I steam my veggies. These are fresh, snipped, cleaned string beans and other luxury. I did everything tonight to have fresh food, but fast. Just put them in the, why do I have a problem with that? The, thank you, steamer. But they're delicious. So now you have this really wonderful dish. Fresh pork roast cooked, jasmine rice, steamed snipped green beans. That's healthy, that's home cooking, that's easy cooking at Janine's Kitchen. And remember, if you like me and you like my content, please hit the subscribe button so that I can provide more of these recipes and easygoing lifestyle and chat with you and fill in with some stories and fun things and tips and tricks and all that good stuff. Have a good night.